Alright, so here's what we're doing. We're marking where our hooks are gonna go. So these hooks, this is a 13-inch square box. So basically we want 13 slots on each side. And you know, if you measure it, you know, 12 is really what you're gonna end up with. But what I'm gonna do is I'll just go down through here and mark 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and then 12, and I'll go to a half or 3/4 or something and add one. Basically, I'm gonna put 13 hooks on each side, but I want these to be full inches on this side, because as I'm putting it in here, if I always start on this side whenever I'm running lines up. So there we go. And to cut your slots in this cork, what I like to do is I stand the box up and I just cut straight. You want this pretty square. Just take your razor blade and go for it. If you use something thicker than a razor blade, you may run into issues. Not saying you will, but I have run into that in the past. Like using a fillet knife. Fillet knife works, don't get me wrong, but I prefer a razor knife. I think it makes the box last longer. And we're gonna leave this splice as a slot here. So we'll just kind of truck on down through here. Get them all cut. And actually, for video purposes, let's hang a hook in here. So I use monofilament leaders, and so I just hang my hooks like this right here. And guys, that's how they hang. And you can bait that hook, you can grab it, flip it around, and it's gonna stay in that piece of foam rubber till it pulls out. Okay, and that's the reason. That's the reason we do it the way that we're doing it here. And as you use these, they'll wear in a little bit. They won't be quite as tight, and you may have to replace it with this this stuff here. I'm really not sure. This is my first time using this stuff, but I wanted to get something, like I said earlier, that I knew everyone could run to your local Tractor Supply and grab. You know, be cool if this did work, because that EPDM rubber is outrageously expensive. But man, it works really good. But yes, you can kind of see that's how that goes, and we'll have some other videos of me using these. This is a number 6 J hook, and this is I think this is 50-pound mono twisted. So it's two pieces of mono twisted. I mean, you can see that's a pretty fine, good sized hook. I mean, it's dang near as long as my middle finger. But yeah, guys, that's how that goes. Now I'll make another short video on putting the that toolbox neoprene EPDM rubber on this box, this other one. And you can see whenever you stack them bad boys, you know, you get a little rubber on there, and it really holds them in there. They're not going to go anywhere.